Okay, welcome back. This is episode 9. Episode 9, I can't believe it. So we are still in Pleasant Valley. We are still in our farmhouse. And we are actually very well equipped. We are kind of better equipped now, better ready for what's going to come than ever before. Just make sure the bear isn't close. There's our house. Our house is nice, isn't it? And just to show you what's going on here. So we still have our crampons. We need to repair them soon, actually, now that I see it. The only thing that damages the crampons are actually fairly hardy is the animal attacks, and we've had a couple of them. And that's the damage we're seeing there. The boots we repaired last time, I remember that. We'll just have a quick look at everything else. Put on our other pair of jeans. We have our new expedition parka, which is just brilliant. It'll keep us going for a good while now. That jacket is just fantastic. We still have our technical backpack. You can't see it there because my face is covering it. But that's the extra 5 kilos, which the start of the game was all about. All our stats are pretty good. We will need to eat very, very soon. And we'll make a plan and see what we're going to do. But the game, for me anyway, is kind of starting now because the rest of everything was set up. But now we're very well set up and we're ready to go. Like, I wish there wasn't fog. You can barely see the faint antenna that we were up at the last time. That's where we found our jacket. And then the bear attack happened over at the bridge.
All I can think about is food.
I can see wolves off in the distance there, look. And there's our antenna. So let's see. Let's go back in the house anyway. Eat. See, we were outside there, and because of our jacket, we weren't losing temperature. So our temperature wasn't going down, even though we were outside. And that's the power of the jackets. Now, it will get colder so much that it won't always be like that, but that's a good start. Okay, so we need to eat. Let's go down and try and... What'll I do? Okay, so I think I'm gonna light a fire. And remember the potatoes and carrots? I think I'm gonna cook them. So let me have a look here. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do any of the complicated food yet. So I think we're just gonna put the potatoes and the carrots onto the fire. Onto the grill or onto the hob or the cooker or whatever. They were over here, weren't they? It's so dark I can't see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's just take out them all because they were losing condition, weren't they? I think slowly though. I don't know whether they'll lose condition faster in your backpack or in the potato sack. Maybe the potato sack thing I was just making up. You know, it would be nice though if they lasted for longer in the potato sack. In the basement where you normally keep potatoes, let's say. Okay, I'm gonna pick up that wood. Let's pick up some of this wood so we can have a fire. There's lots of sticks. I want to pick up the cedar. If I can pick up the... Oh, yeah, there. So there's a big bag full of wood. And let's go light a fire. I don't want to waste my accelerant. I don't want to waste the lamp oil. So we're just going to try and do this. And now we'll have a good chance of lighting this fire because the book is good. Because I don't want to use the accelerant, as I said, because we'll keep it for later on when we're outside in a storm and we really need a fire really quick. And we'll do water. We'll do loads of water. So I'm going to get 2 pots going nice and quick with loads of water. There's the one that stays there. And then over there, I'm going to make more water. So there's 4 liters of water on the way, which is just fantastic. Pan I'm gonna leave there for the moment. Right now, place. Can I just put a potato here? Oh, I can. Look. Let's see. Does this work? Okay, 9 minutes. So let's load up the fire. So we have 4 hours of fire. Place. Potato. Place. I can't place the carrots by the looks of it. Potato. Have I any more potatoes? Can I just eat the carrot like this? Class. So let's eat potatoes and carrots then. There's our 13 cattail heads we'd like to keep. Because the good thing about cattail heads is fair enough you find them, but they last for ages. They've been at 100% since their condition goes down really, really slowly. So they make it a good food to keep for ages as you're back up. Because they don't lose their condition very quickly. They don't go off. So 51 minutes and an hour until it melted. Okay, so let's study for 1 hour. I know it's a little bit longer. Research for 1 hour. 28 minutes until burned. 40 minutes until boiled. So let's take all the potatoes. Look! Cooked potato. Cooked and ready to eat. Delicious staple. Let's eat our nice potato, look. It doesn't give you very many calories, does it? That was a lot of work for very few calories. But you can make them into the bigger dishes, the more complicated cooking elements and cooking mechanics to this game. So you can make stews and stuff out of the potatoes. Where you end up getting more calories overall. And they give you different bonuses and stuff as well. Well, there's our potatoes and our carrots gone, eh? Okay, it's just gone night as well. Let's have a big drink. Let's light our lantern really quickly. And then we'll go to bed. And then sleep and rest until it's bright. I went the right way to the bedroom. Extinguish this. Let's go to bed for 8 hours. Let's just do it. Hopefully we'll wake up and it's bright. Okay, let's see what gear we have. Yeah, so this is my storage in the homestead. And I'm just making sure there's nothing I'm forgetting that I really want to bring with me. In case I decide to leave. So let's have a look, make sure we use that. Maybe we'll take some purification tablets with us just in case. Have we 3 lanterns overall? Oh my god, we do. You see, technically we could make a bow. But you see, we haven't killed any animals yet, so we've got no gut. And gut is what we need. I wonder, can you make a bow out of fishing string? No, so we need cured gut. And you get that from killing deer or killing bears or wolves. And we haven't done that yet. So we're not able to make the bow yet. So that was the thing I was going to do. We were going to stay here and make the bow. And then maybe go hunting. But we can't even do that. So I think that's our decision made. And we're just going to leave Pleasant Valley and go to the next place. Because this place is really trying to kill us. Quite. Let's take the 2 potatoes with us. Why not? Do I need the flour? I'm going to take the flour as well. And do I have the oil with me? Where did we see the oil? Was it downstairs? Okay, maybe not. I was sure we had an oil as well. Maybe it's just somewhere else, or maybe I left it somewhere else. Did I? There it is. Right. Okay, that's right. And with all our buffs and everything, we can now hold 40 kilos. My face is covering it, but that's very powerful because we started off with 30, is it? And then with our well-fed bonus and our technical backpack, we're after getting another 10, another 5, another 5. We've no affliction, so we're actually fairly healthy apart from the sprain risk. The sprain risk we have because we're carrying too much weight. So we're allowed to carry 40 kg, including our buffs. But we're holding 42. But I kind of want all the stuff I have with me. So we'll just be walking a little bit heavy. Do I need the runners? Let's harvest them. So I'll get the leather from the runners. Again, I save weight and I need the leather. Okay. So we're looking okay, and then let's do a little bit of quick repairing on the clothes that we're deciding to wear. Just to get the best bonuses from them. I wasn't going to wear that jacket, but now I've decided to. Okay. And we upskilled in mending from all of our fixing. We have a good stock of water. One thing I always do is I always try my best to leave a little bit of water in places So if I'm very stuck sometime, I have a bottle of water there. If I make it here, then yeah. Because a lot of times your health would be so low that you don't even have enough time to go through the process of boiling and making water, which is why you either need some with you all the time, basically, or have a little store stash somewhere. I'm still overweight. I'm gonna try sleep for 2 hours. Okay. Okay, I think I just have to go for it. I think I just have to go for it. Okay, we're gone. We're moving. We are moving. How's the temperature? So it feels like 12, so we're even too warm. Too warm with our big jacket. That's so cool. Feels like 8. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we're going to Mystery Lake. If I can find my way. We are gone. We are gone. What we might actually do is there's a community hall. Once I hit this road, if I take a left, there's a community hall. Really, it's quite far now, but it's up a long road. But I like it because it's on a road and it's hard for me to get lost. Because it's just one big long straight road that if I follow it, I get to this community center where we might be able to, I thought that was a wolf, oh my god. Where we might be able to find some food. Because food is quickly, I know that's food in front of us, but you only get a tiny bit of food from them. We got it through a stone at one of them and tried to kill it. Okay. Yeah, so the whole way up this big long road, we have to cross over 3 bridges. Or we cross over 2, and then the little place we want to get to is at the 3rd bridge. That's how I remember. And hopefully we'll get some more gear. What it's all about. And some food. And then we will probably have to stay the night there, which is absolutely fine. And then tomorrow we'll come back down the road and head to Mystery Lake. I will hopefully spend a little bit more time in Mystery Lake than we did in Pleasant Valley, because we'll have a reliable source of food. Because fishing there is really nice because you have a fishing hut really close to home. Here there is a fishing hut, but I don't like it because I don't really know where it is. And there's a bear and a moose and everything there. It's just a scary place to be. There's also the barn that we actually haven't checked. We might be able to do that too if we're lucky. But the 4 places I normally try and loot in my games in Pleasant Valley are the farmhouse, where we've been to spend time. The barn is on the other side of the 2 fields. Shit, I hear wolves. It's not windy, so I can light my torch if they try and attack me. Or do we go and check the barn now? Can I even see the barn? Oh, I can. There's the barn. So I can see the barn off there in the distance. So let's go quickly check the barn. There's deer. We could hunt deer as well. If we had the bow ready, we could hunt a deer. But my pistol isn't good. It isn't proving very effective at killing things. Hello. Makes me feel a little bit safer when there's deer right beside you, because it means there's no bears or no wolves close. Now you can hear them in the distance, alright, can't you? Okay. So this is the barn I'm talking about, that building there. In general, we'll be able to find some stuff that's worthwhile checking for. We don't know exactly now, because you don't know what's going to spawn, really. And then, one thing I like, there's always a few arrows. There is a fucking wolf, look. I like... Oh, nearly panicked there. We have to remember and get that other arrow. Even though it was broken, you can see it broken on the ground, but we can fix it. And we're gonna put it into one of them wolves someday. There's another, and then those red kind of shells that look like thick shotgun shells are for the flare gun, which we haven't found yet. It's good for scaring off things. And I think you can kill things with it as well if you're good enough with it. I'm not. This is another piece of gear I really like getting. I'm very happy I found it. It was worth coming to this barn for that one piece of gear, that headband. That's a piece of gear I protect. Like if I'm going to fight a bear or something, or if I think that I'm going to get attacked by a bear, if I remember, I take it off to protect it, because there's only one or two in every game, and we just found one of them. Oh, there's the flare gun. We were just talking about the flare gun. Now we have one. There's another hacksaw. It's like hacksaw. In general, when you find two of something that you only want to keep one of, pick them both up and keep the better one in better condition. Plain and simple. Like a lot of people, maybe I should be carrying the two of them and leaving them somewhere, but more dusting sulfur. You see, they are important, dusting sulfur, but it's only important late into the game. So I always kind of query whether to carry it with me, because it's all very heavy stuff, you know? But I gotta show you this piece of gear. So this is the thing I like. So the headband is one of the only things that can go on accessories. So you have the headband, the crampons, and maybe one or two other things. It's quite light, so it's 0.25 kilos. It gives you a +1 when it's fully in 100% condition, and it doesn't take anything off your stamina. So it's like a free +1. It's just a beautiful thing to have. I think I'm gonna go back out. Okay, we are back out. There's my footprints. I'm gonna follow my footprints back to the road. I'm so bad at finding my way. That wolf is still there, man. Let's just go. If there's a wolf following you and you go close enough to deer, it'll go after the deer. And then, if you're really clever, let it kill the deer, scare it away, and then you keep the deer for yourself with the carcass or with the meat and the hide and stuff like this. It's just a technique for late game when you run out of ammo, or if you're very hungry or something. Well, I presume that wolf is following us. I just want to get back onto this road in case the fog comes in heavier, because if the fog comes in heavier... That's cool. If the fog comes in heavier, I'll get lost really easily. It is very easy to get lost in this game anyway, but it's extra easy for me because I just get lost really quickly. There's our road anyway. I am quite overweight, but I'm fairly well supplied, so it might be worth it. And this road is nice and straight, and so we'll get to where we're going now is just this little community hall, but it's usually good. You usually find a couple of good things there, so it'll be worth going up. And the thing is, once we have the community hall done and searched, that's all of Pleasant Valley finished. The 4 things I like to do in Pleasant Valley are the farmhouse, the antenna, which we've been to. We just did the barn, that's number 3. And then number 4 is this little area that we're going to now. We weren't planning to do the barn and the community hall area when we left the farmhouse. We were just planning to leave, but because of the fog, we had to stay. But that means that this area is complete. And unless we want to walk through it to get somewhere else again, we don't necessarily need to come back. And this is a good place to get rid of it early. As I explained in another episode, as the game goes on, the more days you survive, the weather is going to progressively get worse. It'll get colder for longer, there'll be less good days, and it really makes it hard. It really tries to kill you. And this area is just renowned for these long weather patterns. So a storm could come in for days. And if you're not prepared for it, it's hard to last days without being able to go out and hunt and stuff like this. Like, it could be too cold even to gather wood, because you can't waste the time outside. You're not able to spend 45 minutes to cut up a log because it's so cold, you know. So let's say goodbye to Pleasant Valley as quickly as we can. Have we even passed over the second bridge? I don't think we have. So because we took the crampons off, our sure footing is gone, but we don't need crampons for this lovely smooth tarmac. Because the crampons would reduce your overall stamina a little bit as well. But in general, it's worth it, having them. Especially when you want to hike down mountains, like we've done a few times so far. But we're still alive. Barely, anyway. And we've been ravaged by a moose. We've been ravaged by a bear twice. The moose twice as well, I think, wasn't it? But we're slowly getting better equipped, and that's what this game is all about. And look, I'm not even wearing my big jacket because look, it's just so good. But I'm very tired. You can see there, my tired is nearly. I'm really exhausted, and as soon as that bar runs out, it'll start taking my health. So I need to sleep. So very soon I'm going to start losing health, and it'll just keep dropping until I die unless I sleep.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Maybe here we are. I think there's it up here. Look. This is obviously the third bridge. So maybe we skipped the second bridge when we went into the barn, was it? Dunno. Anyway, we're here. So this is a little collection of houses, and I think there's a petrol station and stuff here, but you can sometimes find something good, and hopefully we will find a bit of food. It's definitely a place we can sleep. We'll have a nice warm bed here, definitely. Food, I need food. Yeah, okay, so now I'm exhausted, so my stamina won't recharge at all. So I can no longer sprint at all. And so this is my speed now. Look how pretty it is though, isn't it nice? I love the sound your footsteps make on the snow. I hope you're wearing headphones as well. So it's a little village, look. And it's night time. So that was a good little journey now, and we did some good exploring. It was good to get the barn out of the way. At least we explored everything I want to explore in this region. There is a little bit more, but we're not going to do it yet. Okay.